Welcome back to my channel. So, what are we going to do today? We're going to configure a switch and an end device. Okay, let's open our packet tracer. Okay, basic switch and end device configuration. So, objectives: configure host names and IP addresses on the devices. Use Cisco iOS commands to specify or limit access. Use iOS commands to save the running configuration. Configure the two hosts. So the two hosts are our two PCs. Verify connectivity between the two PCs and end devices. Okay. Scenario. As a recently hired LAN technician, your network manager has asked you to demonstrate your ability to configure a small LAN. Your tasks include configuring initial settings on two switches using the Cisco iOS and configuring IP address parameters on host devices to provide end-to-end connectivity. You are to use two switches and two hosts, so your PCs, on a cabled powered network. So, configure the devices to fulfill the requirements below. Here are the requirements. So we're not going to jump from one terminal to the other terminal, and from the other terminal to the other terminal. We're going to make it simple and not confusing. So first, we're going to start with this. And then we're going to do this. Okay? So, first of all, let's concentrate on this one. Okay? Use a console connection. Okay, let's go to our connections. Take a console cable. Then console to RS232. Okay. So name the switch class A. We're going to do that via our PC. So let's open our PC. Desktop, then go to the terminal. Just click on OK. And then enter. And here you're in your switch. Okay. We are in the exec mode. Let's go to the privileged mode. So enable privileged. We are in our privileged mode. And we have to configure the name. So let's go to the configure terminal. Here you see you're in the configuration mode. Then type host name class. Don't forget your hyphen A. Okay. Then use this password for all the lines. So what did we learn in our previous video? We have line console 0 and line VTY 0 till 15. Let's start with line console 0. You see here we are in our line console. Then passwords are for XA 3. Okay, then log in, and then we have to exit the line console, so exit. And then we have to go to our line VTY. So line VTY 0 till 15. Then just use the arrow up on your keyboard, because we're going to use the same password. Okay. Then log in and then exit. Okay. So next, use this as a secret password. Okay. So enable secret. So C for A G A. Okay, that's done. And then he asks, encrypt all clear text passwords. So in our previous video, we used a particular command to encrypt all the passwords. And that was, I give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It was service password encryption. So service password. Don't forget your hyphen encryption. That's done. Then configure an appropriate message of the day. Okay, let's do that. So banner message of the day. Let's use something simple. Authorized personnel only. That's done. Then he asks, configure addressing for all devices according to the addressing table. We're going to stay in this terminal, the switch terminal. And first of all, we're going to configure the VLAN in this terminal. The VLAN 1 of the switch class A. Okay, let's go to our addressing table. Okay, we have to configure this one. So we're going to have to go to our interface, face VLAN 1. And you see here we are in our interface of VLAN 1. Then give him an IP address, and that's 172.16.5.35. So don't forget your subnet mask, so 255.255.255.0. Okay. And then, you know, by default, the state is always down. You have to use a command so your state goes up. So which command was that? It was no shutdown. Then you see here, change state to up. Okay. Our interface VLAN of the switch class A is done. Let's see if I have to do something in the terminal. Yes, so also save your configuration. Okay, let's do that. Let's exit our interface. So the command for saving our configuration was copy running config startup config. So he asks if we want to save it in this file. It's okay, just click on enter. By default, he will save our configuration in the startup config file. Okay. This is the last step, so don't worry about this one. Okay. So we did that. Now let's go to our PC so we can configure the IP address of our PC. So let's close this. Go to IP configuration. The PC is student 1. So we have to use this IP address. So 172.16.5.50 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, that's done. So let's close this and minimize this. So this is done. So let's do this again for this one. Okay, so first of all, our console cable, switch console to RS232. Okay, let's take our PC. So go to desktop, then the terminal. We're going to configure or switch via the PC. Okay, then here click on it, OK, and then you're in the switch. Okay, so we're in the exec mode. Let's go to the privileged mode by typing enable. Then we have to go to the configure terminal so we can configure the host name. So configure. Okay. We have to give our switch a name. So host name class -b. See, you see here it changed. We have to use this as our password for all the lines. So we're going to start with line console 0, line console 0, then passwords are for XA3. Okay. Then log in and then exit. Then we have to go to the other one. So line VTY 0 till 15. So you see here we are in that line. So just use your arrow up on your keyboard. Okay. And then log in and then exit the VTY lines. Okay. Then he asks to configure the secret password. So enable secret C for A G A. Okay, that's done. Then he asks to encrypt all your passwords, and so to do that we use service password encryption. Don't forget your hyphen. Then configure the message of the day. So banner, message of the day, authorized personnel only. Okay. Then configuring the switch, the VLAN. So let's go back here. It's going to be this one. So interface VLAN 1. We are in that interface. Then you have to give it an IP address. That's 172.16.5.40. Don't forget the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. And then the state is down. By default is the state always down. So you have to put it up. Which command do you use so it goes up? It's no shutdown. Now we see the state goes up. Okay. And then don't forget to save your configuration. Okay, let's do that. So let's exit this interface. And the command for saving our configuration was copy running config startup config. Just click on enter. It's okay. It will be saving it in this file. Okay. So switch class B is done. And here you have to configure IP addresses, all devices. So don't forget your PC. So let's go there. Close this one. Go to your IP configuration. That's your PC of student 2. So it's this one. So the IP address is 172.16.5.60 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So that's also done. Let's close this and minimize this one. Okay, and now let's do our last step. Let's verify connectivity between all devices. Okay, we're going to do that. So we're going to do the first one. We're going to go to CMD, command prompts. Let's first go to our addressings table and let's start pinging. So we're going to ping to class A. So ping 172.16.5.35. Let's ping 40. It answers. Let's ping myself. It answers. And let's ping our student 2. It answers. So I'm going to try again the first one. And he's replying. The first time he didn't reply. Don't worry about it. Sometimes he does that. Just ping it again and he will answer. If you did everything correctly, he will answer. Just ping it again. Okay, so the first one, here it said timeout, but then later on he says, I'm present. Okay, let's go to our student 2. So let's minimize this one and go to our student 2. Command prompt. Let's ping all the addresses. So ping 172.16.5.35. Now he's replying. Then 40. So replying. Then 50. Also replying. And then the last but not least, 60. And he's also replying. So everything works as it should. But let's check our results. So let's check them. Are you nervous? I am nervous. 100%. See? 100%. I have 100%. Okay, let's open it. Open this. Check results. Okay, let's minimize this one. So congratulations, you successfully completed the packet tracer skills integration challenge activity. So guys, give yourself props. You did a good job. So let's go to assessment. Everything is green. So that's good. Should be proud of yourself. You did a good job. Then connectivity tests. Everything is successful. Yeah, first, I don't know why it didn't work for 35, but then just ping again and it will be okay. Okay, that's it. So you should be happy. It's good. You did a good job. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, like, comment and subscribe. If this video helped you to understand CCNA better, please let me know in the comments below, and you can share it to your fellow student if you want. Certainly if this video helped you. Okay, so that's it for today. Have a nice day. Bye.